loss of a loved ones, a child especially is one of the hardest one, or loss of material thing. You build your house, spend all your life collecting money, and then you lost the house for whatever the reason. You loved your husband and he decided to leave you. These are painful instances. It's real. It doesn't mean when you feel sad that you are not qalbus salim. No, we're human. Because when Rasul ﷺ, his son died and he was crying, the Sahaba looked at him. You, Ya Rasulullah, when he was carrying Sayyidina Ibrahim. And the famous statement probably most of you are aware of. العين تدمع والقلب يحزن ولا نقول إلا ما يرضي ربنا. The eyes shed tears, the heart is sad, but we don't say anything but what pleases Allah. So the first thing I want to say to everybody, because I don't want you to feel guilty because you feel sad. No, it's normal emotions. Now the issue is, how do I act upon the feeling? That's where the difference comes in. Now this may sound a little bit reality check. If I look at everybody else and I say, why me? Why do they have 3 pregnancies? I didn't. Literally what I'm saying. Are you ready for what I'm going to say? You're saying Allah is not fair because pregnancy is not from me. Children is not from me, right? لله ملك السماوات والأرض يخلق ما يشاء يهب لمن يشاء إناثا ويهب لمن يشاء الذكور أو يزوجهم ذكرانا وإناثا ويجعل من يشاء عقيما إنه عليم قدير. End of Surah Ash-Shura. Allah said the following: لله ملك السماوات والأرض. To Allah belong the sovereignty of this earth and the heavens. يخلق ما يشاء. He creates whatever He wants and wills and like. Now, يهب لمن يشاء إناثا. Whom He wills, give them only girls. ويهب لمن يشاء الذكور. And whom He wills, gives only boys. And then أو يزوجهم ذكرانا وإناثا. Or He gives them mixed pairs, boys and girls. And the last one, ويجعل من يشاء عقيما. And He makes who He wills childless, عقيم, like Sayyidina Zakaria till the end of his life. And then He ends it up, this verse, إِنَّهُ عَلِيمٌ قَدِيرٌ. He's knowledgeable, He knows your feelings, He knows what you're going through, and He knows why He did not let this pregnancy continue. Qadir, capable of making the 4th pregnancy continue. What you need to do, let your emotions go, meaning feel it. Of course you're going to feel sad, but as I am in my sujood, crying, sobbing, because I lost this 3rd pregnancy, I'm going to say to Him, لا اعتراض على حكمك يا الله. I am not objecting your decision or your ruling, but it's very painful, Ya Rabbi. You need to acknowledge it. It's very painful. You're going to make it easy on me, and I beg you to give me a child. Like you gave Sayyidina Zakaria, and like you gave Sayyidina Ibrahim, then you're absolutely fine. And I'm not going to look at anybody, because that child that you are looking at your friend she has, that child could be the reason why this mother or father will not end up in Jannah. True or false? You all know Surah Al-Kahf. Yes? Why did Allah made Sayyidina Al-Khidr kill that boy? Kill. Allah said it in the explanation. He was kafir. He will become a kafir, and he will give his parents very hard time. Allah said, Sayyidina Al-Khidr, kill him. Learn about Allah. Submit to His will. And you will navigate all the challenges in this life in a complete different perspective. Again, doesn't mean you're not going to feel sad. Doesn't mean you're not going to feel down. Does not mean you're not going to cry. On the contrary, if you don't cry, I'm worried, because that's not the norm. But I am going to submit to Him, and you're going to beg Him to teach you to how to submit. And don't look at anybody else. Because the Sahaba said to Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, there is rich people who can donate, and we don't have money. And Allah really loves spending for His sake. Competition in akhirah, not in dunya. He said, you know what? You can do better than what they do. It's a very beautiful hadith. And He said, just keep remembrance of Allah. Right. They came back and said, Ya Rasulullah, they heard what you said, and now they are doing also dhikr. What are we going to do? He said, ذَلِكَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ يُؤْتِيهِ مَن يَشَاءُ. This is the blessings of Allah. He gives it to whom He wills. And for those of you who don't have children, I say this to all my patients. Are you better than Sayyidah Fatima, Sayyidah Aisha? Are you better than Sayyidah Aisha? No one can claim yes. She didn't have children. Although she was the youngest, although He loved her most, we all know that. Allah has a reason. Learn to accept the decree of Allah. Enough, He's Alimun Hakim. He knows my feelings, and He knows what I want. But He's wise. And this way how you navigate your feelings and make this test a gift. On the Day of Judgment, and I'm not going to say you wish you had 10 miscarriages, but this is a very famous concept. On the Day of Judgment, those who were tested in this life and they acted with patience the way it pleases Allah, when they see what Allah gave them on Day of Judgment, they wish they were, their skins, actually it's a hadith of Rasulullah, their skins were actually bitten by nail clips. May Allah make it easy for you. Keep trying, by the way. Now I'm speaking as a physician. Keep trying. I've seen 9 miscarriages, 45-year-old, and then I delivered Aisha. Never give up.